Hi, this is Jeff Franklin for Ace Security Laminates. We all know the destructive power of hurricanes, everything from a Category 1 right through to a Category 5. It doesn't matter the level of hurricane, the damage is incredible. To automobiles, to buildings, to property. We've seen the uprooted trees and all the tremendous damage, and of course projectiles which go through windows. Hurricane testing is what we're talking about today, and of course windows is the subject here. Ace Security Chief Destructive Engineer Kevin White joins us to talk about some of the testing that we're going to watch today. Kevin, welcome.
Thank you.
Let's talk about hurricane-resistant tests. There's a couple of them.
Yes, essentially there's the large missile test and the small missile test. Both involve impacting the glass with a certain size of missile to simulate debris in a hurricane. The large missile test allows you to install your products from grade right the way up to 30 feet in the air. Then you have the small missile test, which is allowing you to install your products from 30 feet and above.
And all the tests we're going to see today were conducted at a very special lab testing facility in Pennsylvania. Why Pennsylvania?
We chose architectural testing for many reasons. One of them being they are considered one of the best hurricane testing laboratories in the United States and in fact in the world. Secondly, because we went for the Miami-Dade protocol, you have to use a certified Florida engineer to recognize those tests. Architectural testing has that. So that's why we use their services.
Kevin, we've talked about passing the large missile test. Exactly what does the test simulate?
It simulates debris being picked up by the hurricane and thrown out the window to simulate, for example, like a tree limb hitting the glass or a fence post.
All right, we've had some discussion about the large missile test. Now the small missile test, what does it take to pass that?
Well, the small missile test is a smaller air cannon that they load with 10 2-gram steel ball bearings, which are fired at the glass in a similar manner to the large missile, but this time there are 3 impacts.
And what exactly is it simulating?
It's simulating the roof gravel being picked up of a flat roof or a patio area and fired at the glass, again with the force of the wind.
A term we talked about a little earlier, the cyclic wind pressure. What does this simulate when we watch this happen?
Well, one of the most important things that a hurricane-resistant product must do is not only survive impacts from the wind, but obviously the wind pressure itself. So the cyclic wind pressures are actually there simulating the entire hurricane force coming through the area, from the small starting pressurizing all the way up to the very large force of the full hurricane, and then again as it leaves the smaller, lower pressures, the negative pressures.
We talk about the destruction of hurricanes. Some have actually lived through it, had to board their windows up, and of course we've all seen that familiar boarded up window scene when we watch the news of hurricanes. Boarding up windows is not the best way to go. Why is it so important to have window protection such as Ace Security Laminate?
Well, obviously we cannot predict when a hurricane is going to hit. There have been advances in the prediction of the hurricane and the path, but obviously it's very much an unknown as to which direction it's going to take. For example, if you're on vacation, you don't have that chance to board up your windows.
We've seen so much great testing information, and this is available. Can we get a copy of this?
Yes, if you email me, I can provide you with the full testing report.
Kevin, certainly a strong case for the superiority and protective value of the Ace product.
Absolutely, Ace is the authority.
For Kevin White, I'm Jeff Franklin for Ace Security Laminates. Thanks for watching.